I'm going to get started because I put this on my YT, and this is definitely going up on my YT, and I'm doing it a couple different ways too. So tonight we're going to be talking about three topics: Netta, Girllalala, Girl La, and then Brene.
All right.
Okay, in that order: Netta, Girl, and then Brene. So really
Girl
quickly,
Lala.
Girl. Now let me tell you something. I have heard her friends say Girl Lala.
Ooh.
So it's one of them things where it doesn't necessarily just roll off. So I'm going to go with what's easiest for me. So I like to update people because, again, it's going my YT and I'm very detailed. If you don't know who I am, baby, you just popping in and have you, wherever you've seen us on YT or wherever.
Welcome. Come on in.
Welcome. Please come on in. I'm T Styles and I'm a national bestselling author and filmmaker. And Sharice, you want to tell them who you are real quick? Because I have some questions.
Publisher C-Wash, T's partner in life, partner in business. We've been doing this. We've been publishing books for 17 years. We've been publishing movies for 15 years. We've been producing and making movies for 15 years. Thank you, Jacqueline, for liking the live. Appreciate you. That's who I am. I'm also a voiceover. I do all of the Cartel Publications audiobooks on Audible.
Okay.
And an actor.
Great. So what I want to go in, since this is going to be like a full live today. So first I want to talk about Netta. The reason why I want to talk about Netta is if you look at my videos, I have a lot of videos, 2-3 videos about him. And what tripped me out, we're talking about Netta, Girl, and Brene, in case you want to know. We start with Netta. What trips me out is how everybody takes what he says. Hey, spoil baby. How everybody takes what he says personally to the point of being incensed. I did a video talking about how, first of all, if you don't know who Netta is, Miss Netta used to do Charles Your Lunch is Ready, still does Charles Your Lunch is Ready, where in the beginning he was making this god-awful meals. And when I say that, he put a lot of sugar on it. It just did not look edible at all. The worst thing was when he did the banana pudding, and he 3 packs of banana pudding in this mixture. No milk, no none of that. Thank you, Steph, baby. I appreciate you, baby. Already getting to work. Thank you, baby.
Thank y'all. Please, the live. Please repost the live, reshare the live. Let people come on in.
No, didn't put anything in it. Just straight up in a mixture, and then thought it was gonna whip up on him. And of course, we never saw anything from that banana pudding.
Girl, never saw the finished part because it was all cookie.
It was all so dry. I showed you that because you don't usually like to look at banana.
And then I asked you, I was like, the product after that, did she do it? Did Netta show it? And you was like, girl, we never saw it again. So
we never saw it again. Not even giving it to Charles. It never came up because it was never going to do it. All he has to do is read the box. He never reads the box. But anyway, so Netta used to do the skits by himself when he was like really big.
Those were awful.
Many years ago. And then he was doing the phone pranks. And then we started to learn more information about Netta that we didn't know through roster. Now, the reason why I even want to talk about this, Netta has reputation that's been going downfield. Thank you, Katie. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you. Netta's reputation has been going down.
Hey.
Appreciate you, baby.
You got it. Thank you for following.
Thank you for following.
Please like the live. Appreciate you.
And then you part of my toys team. Oh, I love seeing that toys next to my baby's name.
Thank you for following.
In case y'all want to know what the toy is my first name.
And that's her fan club.
Like that.
Toys is her fan club.
And he would make these god-awful recipes and then be on live. Now, recently, though, after he made some comments about Black women and not wanting to be no ugly Black woman and went off and all that kind of stuff, his fan base, who was mainly Black women, just disappeared and then became his arch nemesis. Okay, so that's just quick history. There was one person, though. Her name was Rasta Ray, who stayed with Netta throughout the entire time. She's younger and all of that. Now, Rasta had a presence here on TikTok, but I noticed even though he was connected to Netta and Charles, her platform never grew. It stayed at a certain amount.
She was connected. She was connected. Her platform never grew past 7, 8. Recently, though, after doing the Shake and the Shimmy song, which is hilarious, and I don't think they mean it to be hilarious, Netta was doing this music video, which was also hilarious, and I don't think it was meant to be hilarious. For the Shake and Shimmy song.
And it was doing the video. And what happened was Rasta was told by Netta to come down to be a part of the video And when she got there, the producer who was doing the video was like, I don't know what you on. We doing this video over here and we ain't got nothing to do with you. Now, Netta did not take the opportunity to advocate for Rasta. Now, mind you, Rasta has been catching major flack, like has had them on her lives.
Just for being affiliated, just for being affiliated with.
Yes, has had them on her lives. She has taken virtual rocks to the head when taken up for them. And as a result, like I said, her platform never grew. That has changed because now, in addition to not allowing her to be a part of this video, we also found out that Netta had never given Rasta Ray credit for the Shake and Shimmy songs. I know what you're probably thinking, who would want credit for it? And the Charge Your Lunch is Ready. Yeah. If it's going up on Apple, I want my credit.
He wrote them.
She never got any of her writing credit. But instead of doing what was right, Netta took it offensively, and then it blew up. Stuff just blew up. People just was going in. Folks was going in. And I had did a video right before this big blow up on TikTok. I said, if Netta loses Rasta Ray, this is going to be the downfall of the downfall. People say it wasn't a comedy made about a Black woman. No, it's not, because he came back and apologized. It was a dry apology, but he still came back and apologized. But was it? It's not going to be what he did about the Jamaicans? No, because the Jamaicans, even though he was like, I can't stand no Jamaican food, the Jamaicans are not his base.
Okay.
He made some comments about children being mad, talking about what if you say something about my disabled child, I forget some member in his family, then yours can, whatever too. Just mean comments. But that wasn't going to be it, because some people understood why he made a comment. They were talking about his people. It wasn't until this, because Rasta Ray was literally the last person. He thinks he's bigger than the program and will do anything for fame. Exactly. And this anything for fame is so dangerous now that instead of pulling Rasta to the side and saying, look, I'm sorry, because now Rasta probably don't want no parts of it.
Nah,
he calls himself trying to do a skit about what Rasta said, and that we learned that Netta was on a chat line with men. This is when Charles used to work from home, used to work late overnight. And apparently Netta don't like being by himself. And so he's overnight on these chat lines and was talking to this man who Rasta let know still may be in effect to this day. Now you get all your business to come out. You know what I mean? All the business is coming out now. Yes. And now it's getting worse. I say this is going to be the downfall, because now people are like, that's all I need. You couldn't even keep Rasta. You didn't really make them fell out with Carlos, which is her manager. You done fell out with Relly and a bunch of people in between then. You done fell out with Rasta. They're like, it's done. Yeah. And I foresee,
It's above him.
How you doing, dope introvert? I foresee this getting even worse. What do you say before we go on? We're talking about tonight, Netta, Girl, and Brene. And I'm going in that order because I'm going to put this on my YT.
I definitely feel like, before I speak, please like the live. If you're coming in, joining us, welcome. Please like the live, please join. Please like the live, please join.
Yeah, real bright. I think I put that thing up.
But yeah, I can only I got this much tolerance for Netta. When Netta is cooking, is in the kitchen and cooking and just being regular, I'm good with that, because I can have it on in the background. I was cool with that. But when Netta gets to going off, when Netta does the skits, when Netta's sitting at that table, I can't take it. And I think that he has gone so far from what got him where he was with the Charge Your Lunch is Ready, that it's making it worse. And doing stuff like that, not giving credit where credit is due, is definitely a no-no. You cannot get far in the business with doing stuff like that. You didn't write it.
Let me see. The dope extrovert said I have no tolerance for him. Yes. And I'm going to go into more detail. I talked about this a little bit, and people are not listening. Let me tell y'all what it is I do. I'm a little bit different from the other creators, in case you're listening. This will be on YT or here, in that I can read some of the best of them. I have one person that really irks me, and even with that, I manage it, and I know where that comes from. The reason why I can look at Netta objectively is because I'm a writer. I've been spending my entire career on writing people like this, not just writing people from a just urban fiction. I study these people. This is why I've been recognized by the Academy of Motion Pictures and Arts and Sciences for my writing. My face is literally on a place that for Oscars. You go in there, Tori Styles, my picture is there. Yep. The Blacklist has given me my props. So many different, Page International. So I write because I research, and because I research these kind of people, I know exactly why he is this kind of way. It doesn't mean we're negating what he does. It's gross, but I don't take it personally, because if you say you don't like Black women, you're not talking to me.
Yeah,
because
I don't take offense to that.
It's nothing that you can say to me. Look at how you're living. Look at how you're acting. Why would I be so terribly offended by somebody who is clearly out of reach with society? Like he is easily triggered based off of the things that people say. And because I pray, and because I have a spiritual practice, and because for years I have been working on who I am, Netta?
Yeah, that ain't got nothing to do with me.
He's not talking to me. And he's not talking to me. He's not even talking to y'all.
Yeah.
The people who are getting mad, he's talking to himself. Remember when he did that interview, and all my babies came into my video, and I'm so appreciated. All my big babies came into the video and finally told me who he was. Years ago, there was a guy, his name was Laquanda, and he was doing skits on him. And they were the soft skits, y'all. They weren't even the skits like they are now.
I remember.
You got 4 pages of roach memes, like roach, Netta roach. They are out there now. These were soft skits. Like he would just wear the wigs. To be honest, he wasn't even really like him. If anybody was killing it, it was the Montreal who be. That's my guy.
And was imitating with the lisp and all that.
Girl, anybody was like really killing it, it was him. But
I would rather watch him than watch Netta.
Yes, I would.
Because he was mimicking the voice. So you was literally hearing what Netta was saying. And then he was just acting like he was Netta with lip syncing. And it was brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Yeah.
So my flash go came up, baby. So it said 4 gifted sent hearts. And that would be definitely appreciated. 14 minutes. So that was soft, what he was doing. Today, with all the stuff that's going on, we had Roachgate, where the roaches came in and all of that. All of that was crazy. Thank you, Marvell. I appreciate you already going to help me get my goal. Thank you.
Yay.
Those were the ones that were just like insane. Okay. So because I know what's going on, I don't take it personally. This man hates himself. The reason why I brought the Laquanda up, he was literally in tears. Thank you, dope baby. I appreciate you. Aww. He was literally in tears. He yelled out and said, because I'm big, nasty, and ugly.
Ooh. Yikes.
He blurted it out.
Yeah.
And he blurted it out because he couldn't hold it. He told you what it is about him. This is not an excuse. Look, Sharice can't even take him. She takes him through cliff notes from me.
Yeah.
A lot of people can't take. This is not to come back to him or whatever. I'm just saying something is wrong with this man. And so that anybody who's allowing himself to be triggered by, I just want to say, babies, please don't. Yeah. And TikTok is genius in terms of giving you the stuff that you're looking for. So if my content about Netta is coming up, that means you're probably still consuming some bits and morsels.
Yeah.
Maybe you just don't even look at nothing with him because he is unwell. And on the brighter side, if you like the darker hour, he's getting his revenge.
That's true.
You said you love him?
I can't.
You love who? You must be talking about Laquanda. I know you ain't talking about
Netta.
Yeah. The dope expert said, what happened to him?
Netta.
What happened to Netta is he fell out with his major friend.
Yeah.
Roster writer, the one who had been
writer, who
wrote the songs, Shake and Shimmy, Charge Your Lunch is Ready, and all that. You want to say something about this, Sharice? Which one you love, by the way? MB, Nay, tell me which one you love.
I do agree that he is getting what he deserves because of that writing credit thing is just diabolical. You can't do that. You just simply can't do that. Say what you say about not sticking up for Rasta when Rasta came down there. I really think that Netta doesn't know how to advocate for himself. A prime example, Rasta was the one that told us when they was doing the bouquet thing, and they had that sponsor on there with the flower bouquet or money bouquet that Netta had bought the bouquet, and then the person that was doing it was supposed to be Rasta's cousin, and Rasta called her a whole scammer. He said, you should not have bought that bouquet. She was on your platform. You know what I'm saying? So I think that Netta doesn't know who he is or, how to advocate for himself. So I didn't necessarily blame him when Netta said come down to the video shoot and Netta didn't advocate for Rasta and wouldn't allow her on a set.
Thank you, Grapple.
You give her where credit is due, and that's that writing credit. So I believe you when you're saying that he's getting his revenge right now for doing stuff like that. It's dumb.
TikTok is driving me crazy with this. It just, I don't know. I'm trying to get it back. Oh, see, it's giving me the extra Caucasian.
Oh, you got a thing on. See, I don't know how to put mine on. If
No,
y'all coming in,
it's
come
my
on and
light right
stay.
here. I'm actually touching my thing.
Oh.
And it keeps going down, like back and forth. It just want to go down. See, look, by itself. It's just going down. Okay, they see me. You can see me, right?
I can see you, but it's darker now. It's all the way darker.
It's all the way dark?
Not all the way like it was before, but just a little bit.
What about now?
Now it's lighter. A little lighter.
Okay. Girl, come on, lady. Let me see. No, what happened to LaQuanda? So LaQuanda, what happened was for LaQuanda, and we're talking about, this is how it ended up changing colors too because of me putting up my board. We're talking about Netta, Girl, and then we're going to talk about Brene. LaQuanda this is years ago. LaQuanda did the skits. And Netta was disturbed by him that he or she blurted out. Miss Netta drives me crazy. The reason why she was upset by it because I'm big, I'm nasty, and I'm ugly. It just blurted out, and it was actually back then very painful to watch if you saw it because it's oh my God, somebody can hate themselves that much. Yeah. Let me see. Wait a minute, God. Let me try this one more time. Because my lighting is excellent. Okay. Oh, and it's bright again. Okay, I'm just like a white woman tonight.
Come on in and like the live.
So now we're gonna go into the Girl Lala situation. Okay. Now I'm gonna give people thank you. My Gabriel said, I love your platform. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Netta says he's a he. He's definitely a he. Oh yeah, he's definitely a he. So that's why I like to say he. But every now and again you'll hear me blurt out she because it's Miss Netta, and Miss Netta rolls off. Not to mention he stays in nails and whatnot. But yeah, I know he definitely says he's a he. Girl, let's talk about this situation real quick. And I'm gonna be cutting this up for my YT. If you don't know about the Girl Law case, it's definitely on my page and on my YT. So Girl was dating somebody who goes by the name of Shababa. And what happened was they're both in their 20s, young, in Florida. They have had a really crazy, toxic relationship. This is all over the internet. This is not anything that is being made up. Right. To the point where I fear, definitely respecting the fact that she's no longer here, that it was glamorized. Again, if you do your search or you look at my YT or the video, the several clips showing what I mean by that. So whenever I do any of these cases, I always bring back up. Hey, Maya, baby. Good afternoon, Sabrina. Welcome, babies. Come on in and sit in. We just finished talking about Netta. We talking about Girl Law, and then we're gonna go into the Brene updates. Y'all know time. Y'all know that wasn't his. Thank you, Maya, honey. That's what I'm about to go over, honey. Because between, I think it was you and Miss Lovely, y'all was tagging me and giving me my updates. Oh yeah. Let me know if it was you too, baby. That's exactly what I want to talk about. But I want to give people the backstory because everybody don't know. Some people see it for just Brene. You may see this on my YT. So they had a very toxic relationship. And I feel as though it was glamorized to be that way. Thank you, she baby. I appreciate you helping me reach my goal. Thank you. I love it. You got your goal, boo? No, they're trying to help me. I appreciate it. I got one more to make me get to my goal. Hey, see, if I can get one more of them, make me reach my goal. Okay, so they very toxic relationship, glamorized. Even did the scene. You did. Thank you. Nice goal achieved. Oh my God. Oh, thank you for the role, single black. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Miss Lovely, you in here, baby? I see. You the one of my babies that was giving me all the information. Miss Lovely, yes, you, honey. You gave me the latest one. And I'm going to make sure I put that on my YT. So we're talking about a very toxic relationship. Yeah. And very... Hey, thank you. So they reenacted one of my favorite scenes in Baby Boy. And I'm also going to put that on my YT. But they reenacted the same. It was good too. I don't know whoever shot it. Was good. But as a filmmaker, you see me up there with I'm a serious filmmaker. I hold my camera on it. As a filmmaker, oh my God, great. They did good. Shot that was just beautiful. But it was one of the most violent scenes on Baby Boy. So this is what they were about. So on Friday, Shababa unalived her. Now, I might say her and him. The family says him.
That's
It's
not
like
right.
his birth family says him.
Not
Those
right.
who roll with him says she. So I may go back and forth out of respect, but it's her in the life family refer to her as she. So depending upon where I'm talking, I might go back and forth. I just want
How
to.
did she recognize herself? What was her pronoun? She.
And see, I didn't because I didn't know her personally. I can't say that. If I knew what she's recognized, I would lock in.
Right.
Because apparently she was living with her, still living with her family and all of that, and so she may have just been doing that. So that's why I can't lock in. If I knew what her name says Girl Lala, but Monet Exchange, my baby.
Monet, yeah.
Is
Monet
Monet.
Exchange. Yeah.
All of them, you see how they go back and forth. Like they
Yeah.
take it off.
Yeah.
Now, Girl Lala never took her wig off. Even when she wore, we can call her both. I call her Girl, okay?
Okay.
Yes. But it looks like her and him. So I'm going to go interchange it back and forth.
Okay.
So that's because I don't know.
Yeah.
I can't lock in. Had I knew what she wanted, I would call her that and then let that be that. So I might go back and forth. But anyway, so on the 14th, Shababa unalived her. But we're getting more information today thanks to Miss Lovely and I think Maya, who was really updating me. First thing, this was not his first time pew-pewing her. The first time he did this, it's grazed him.
What?
Yes. So that wasn't the first time. When I found that out, I'm like, oh my God, baby.
To unalive her before.
So I don't know if that was the intent.
Here's the thing. If you pull it out and you point it and shoot, and you know what I'm saying.
That's true.
That you can't have no other
I get where you're going, but some people will say, I'm gonna shoot that little toe off and then just be.
But even that can.
But it's not. It may not be. I see what you're saying, but I can't say which one he did. If my babies can tell me, Maya or Miss Lovey, y'all have more, please update me in the comments. Okay. But I can't say that's what the intention was. You see what I'm saying?
I got you.
Whereas this one is definitely the intention. As a matter of fact, he's being charged with that. Oh, but that was the first time he did it. And then Grace, of course, they got back together. Okay. And throughout that time, constant beating, hitting in the face, the arms, the body. And I would see baby boy or baby girl. I would see Girllalala. Like, we fought, y'all. Yeah. And it breaks my heart because I know that in his or her mind, she assumed that she could handle it. There's a reason, and this is going to sound crazy. People always hate when I bring up dogs to talk about people sometimes, but I'm telling you why I use that correlation. There have been animals who have been with their owners for the longest time, and they've been friendly with the children, and then take up for the children, all of that, and then all of a sudden just snap, and then injures the child or something. Yep. People are like, oh my God, they've been in the family for so long. If you can't understand that, you can't understand human interactions too, especially if he'd already told you this is how he is. So in other words, you may think that because I've seen him this way and we've had this before, that it won't go past this point. But you can't get into his mind. You can't get into the mind of an animal and say, I can guarantee that he won't harm. He won't
snap. He won't, It's
wigs pulling off. Maya, the wigs pulling off gave sassy to me. And let me tell you, why are you pulling the wig off? Yeah. It's for one reason. You've been extra sassy. 2, maybe you really wanted to be with a boy. And the wig threw you out of it.
Or 3. I got one. You got another one?
No, it's my first one. I'm gonna say you what I damn it, I forgot. Maybe you wanted to
you gave sassy first.
So you just sassy and you know that's her money maker. That's how she get her money.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much what I was gonna say.
And then 2, you want to be with a boy. Exactly. What man pull wigs off? What is you doing? What you about to say?
Okay, so mine goes along with yours with being sassy and knowing that's her moneymaker. I was also feeling she's known for, like you said, laying the wig and pulling it off. It goes against that, especially while it's being recorded, doing all that. But I didn't agree with him on another note. I didn't agree with him when he was like, I just like trans women and women. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he know that he like men too. Like you gave sassy. And I believe that he didn't like that label, and I think that's probably what he was struggling with the most.
Moni, is definitely jealousy. I agree. Or maybe even the need to put a label.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you try to label something and internally that's not what he's feeling,
Yeah.
then it's going to clash too.
That's
So maybe that was, Miss Lovely fighting them demons.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's what was really going on. Even doing that video explaining what you like, he probably was getting trashed, because even in my comments, people try to go in. And listen, I don't mind people saying this happened and that happened, but we have to respect the fact that this person is no longer here.
Sure.
If you want to trash a person and all that, I'm not the person for that. Go. There's plenty of creators that's going to give you, just going over there. Me, I'm a writer, number one. I want to understand why this kind of stuff happens, and I want to get into the mind of monsters. That's why I spent my career on doing that full time for over 20 years, getting into the mind of a monster, because I don't want them around me, my son, my grandbabies, nobody I love. I want to know, I want to be able to peep it in advance. And that's what I'm about. So I don't want to be seeing hate in the comments when somebody has passed away. What are you, a jerk? Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
Exactly.
That's so I y'all listen to this. Y'all listen to this. It was a video that he made about wigs. He was giving her props for her install. Maya, I know you're gonna do me right. Can you tag me? You always come back in and tag me. So I'm thinking it could be any of those. I think he was in war with himself too, because he was trying to
you see what I'm saying? Figure out who he was. Yeah. Just step into who you are and like what you like. Say, don't put no label on it. Like you said, I agree with that. Just look, I love Girl Lala. I love her. I love him, whatever. And be there. Don't worry about putting no label on it. Don't worry about all of how it looks. Just be there.
Just be there.
But from what we heard on his own, that voice note that I think Maya sent you yesterday.
Yes.
I ain't really F with him for real. I ain't really F with Girl Lala.
So that was the other thing.
Drove me crazy.
That was the other thing. And I played a little bit of it, and I'm gonna, if this is my YT, I'm literally gonna cut it in. But I want to play it again, because the hate spewing off of him
sound crazy.
Was
if y'all just coming in, we talking about Girl Lala. Please like the live. T can play a voice message from the person that on the live girl on the 14th.
Right.
Shababa. What is that his name was?
Yeah, Shababa or something, child.
Shababa.
Like, I don't even know. People kept saying, is he Jamaican? I don't know.
Thank you for following, Chris. I appreciate that. Please the live. Please share the live. Appreciate y'all so much on this Sunday evening for kicking it with us.
Okay, so I'm gonna play this so we can hear it.
I don't like this bitch, and I hate everything about this bitch. And that's the Girllalala's truth. I just deal with her because there's no escape for me. There's nowhere for me to go. What woman is gonna want me? I don't want to deal with all I ask for real. When we happy, but that'd be so rare. I could give a fuck less about that relationship. And she know, right before she went to jail, I asked God, I say, if this relationship not for me, please remove these people out of my life.
It's walk away, bro. You don't need to
just go.
I swear.
And then this is why he's also called a hobosexual too. People call him a hobosexual because he even said it. Like, I don't have what I'm gonna be with this because no woman will want me.
Yeah, and go
First of all, there's somebody for everybody. There's somebody would want you. You just didn't want to lose the fame that came with being with him, her. There's somebody gonna always be wanting you. Unfortunately,
somebody standing around. Yeah,
for any number of reasons. Look at Brene and Tim. There's always somebody that's gonna want somebody. So I feel like that's a cop out. You wanted the fame, which is why you made that comment saying, first of all, if you on my live or if you on my platform for Girl Lala or cause I mess with them, then get the fuck off. I don't want you nobody on me.
Just completely jealous.
Ooh, my God.
Man. Nobody would know you for real if you wasn't with her in the first place. You know what I'm saying? So what you hating for? That just burnt me up. Listening to how angry he was.
Yes, spoil say, what woman would want me? Exactly.
Really? And do y'all know what a homosexual is? Y'all know what that definition is?
Yes. Do y'all know? She tried to, Maya said she tried to leave. That's what we're not understanding. Yes, I think it was two things that was trying, because First of all, Girl Lala had just been released from prison. And I remember when she had the bracelets on, she was saying that it was because of scamming or something, she was saying. And to my understanding, she hadn't even been home that long when this occurred. I think she was at war with herself too, because at one point you're trying to get away from him, but then at the same, because you know he's bad for you, and at the same time, you obviously in love with him. You obviously keeping time with him. Maybe we don't know that conversation. I do know that. Which one of you babies did it? I think it was Maya or Miss Lovely. Both of y'all been just helping me. I love y'all so much. But between the two of y'all, I heard the video today of Girl Lala's friend who said that there is footage that was done in the Tesla of the actual unaliving.
Really?
And that other people had footage too. Now the family threatened them to within every inch of their life and said it better not come out.
Ooh. Yikes.
Okay, so if you're out there, they say it better not come out. There's footage, but in the footage, what looks like occurred was they either had just finished going to get something to eat. You have the video, Maya?
What?
It made it to Snap.
What?
I probably won't see it. I won't put it up, but I would like to see more details on what it is he did.
I mean,
somebody posted it already. Wow.
Oh man.
On Snap. That makes sense because it probably would not even make it. It wouldn't last on TikTok. Tell me, Maya. Tell me if I'm going here. So they had just come back from even getting something to eat or something like that, and he literally pew right there.
Oh my.
And then Girl Lala tried to get out.
Oh.
And I guess he was trying to see if she was still moving. He or she was still moving. People say back and forth. And I didn't meet her to know which way she want it to be called, even though she's wearing wigs. And I've never seen in any of the footage outside of when he had apparently pulled the wig. I've never seen her not wear it. He was looking to see if she was there.
Yeah. Oh no,
Benny Hannes or Abachi. Okay. So they was going to get something to eat, and then he did that. Hey, Miss Diva, baby. How are you? We talked about Netta, we talked about Girl Lala, and then we moving to Brene because I have some updates for that.
Wow, man. I think it's overall it's just a sad situation that Girl Lala is not here anymore. I don't know if it could have been avoided because to me it was a back and forth between them for a while. Mm-hmm. I just hate that it ended like this. 2 lives ruined now. And I'm just praying for her family. And people don't want to hear that. They're like, girl, shut your bitch ass up. But we really need to check on mental health. And when I'm talking about that, the people who are around people and they see things are getting to a certain point, we need to normalize getting some help. Yeah. I'm saying that having been 2 steps away from crazy. This is why I became a writer and a filmmaker. Okay? And this is why some of my craziest books, Raunchy, The Silence of the Nine, Shitless, all of those books, some of my wicked titles come from, let me release some of this stress. Or who knows what I would have been able to do. People don't have any outlet. Yeah. They don't know how to do it. So they use other people for an outlet. And when that person can't make you feel how you want to feel on the inside, you want to make them not be here. Yeah, control it. Yeah. Honestly, the relationship was toxic. I bought Raunchy last night. KD, tell me what you think, baby. Now look, KD, that's my spiciest one. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's my spiciest book, baby. Thank you for liking the live. Be prepared. It's gonna take you places. That's the top 5 of the books I've written. But gonna take you places, very graphic, and it's graphic on for purpose. If I tell somebody this the Nazai Harris type of situation would exist, and of course this happened years after I wrote that book. Probably you wrote that in, give me a sec, like 2011, something 2012. So that happened that baby wasn't even on Earth when I wrote that book. But if I would have tried to explain to people, this kind of stuff is happening, they won't hear me. But if I make you see what it is I'm talking about, then you feel me. So I'm just letting you know. It's very graphic and detailed. It's very graphic, but it's that for a reason. Yes. I will come back and let you know. I love your twisted mind in those books. Big fan. Thank you, Chris. Hey. I appreciate you. This is what I be saying. This is why I want people, and I'm talking to y'all too, to make sure
if you have it in you to tell your story. It has never been more easier to tell your story right now and tell your story before this kind of stuff even happened. You can put a pen name on it or anything. There are so many people that need the story. Imagine if Girl Lala was able to tell her story.
Oh man. And that's the best thing to do.
He's definitely the bad guy, but even him to be able to get into his mind to figure out what it is that you're doing. They're taking the arts out of schools. They think it's not relevant. If this continues to happen, we're going to have this kind of stuff. Have y'all, TT the bestie, her best friend was posting. No, is that the one who had what her name was? Wooya? I feel like it has a Woo something name. He was crying on live and everything. Who was crying? Maya, who was crying?
Girl, I was bestie.
Oh, babies, I know it's a little bit of us in here, but please, if y'all can help tap the screen, that'll help us out. Girl, bestie was crying.
Oh.
What's the girl I love? No, his name is Jay. Yes, her best friend Jay. So you know what I'm gonna ask you to do? So tag me in my notes so I can go to have his page.
Yeah. Man.
Yeah. Oh man. We're gonna probably end up coming back to that too, because that's a moment, but because I'm dividing this up, I want to have it. Let's talk about the Brene situation, because I need to make sure I update people too on this. Child, it's getting very bad, and it's getting bad for
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you, Jody. I appreciate the kitty cat. Y'all, the Brene case. Again, I like to make sure people know. Everybody don't know about the Brene Tim case. Just real quick, I let people know what's going on. Brene is a TikToker who had millions of fans. She was married to Devin at the time. Tim and Akira were married. The four of them became friends. At some point, Brene decided to be a Jezzy and end up leaving her husband while still married, though, to get with Akira's husband. To start working. And the two of them started having extramarital affairs. Yes. Real quick history, though, when they were in grade school, Brene and Tim were together. Yeah, when they were like 14, I guess they decided to revisit that thing while still being married. While being married, unbeknownst to their spouses, they carried their extramarital affairs in the house too. Yeah, both the houses. Have y'all saw she's been spending a lot of money? And we're gonna get into that, Miss Diva. We're gonna get into it, honey. Janelle said that case is made for TV. It sure is. Oh my goodness, it sure is. While they're in homes, we learn from the trial that just convened and Akira won her $1.75 million, how graphic it was. We learned that Brene and Tim took advantage of both homes to have their extramarital affairs, specifically Tim's house, in which they would do stuff in the bathroom, in the living room. Brene was really nasty, leaving stuff all over the living room. She didn't clean up behind herself, just a nasty woman. Very nasty. Woman. And also in Tim's bed, we learned from the court that just convened that one time after Brene and Tim finished wrenching around, that they had Tim's child. Brene called Tim's child, the boy, a little boy, to bring her wipes to wipe up her parts. So we learned that at one point Brene managed to live in the house that was in Akira's mother's name, with grandmother's name, with Tim's approval. And we learned that at some point Akira wanted her to leave. She did not leave and says, "No, Tim wants me here." To which the grandmother, whose name was on the lease, came and tried to get her out. She got pushed by Brene. The cops came, and then Tim left with her. And from that point on, it became clear. Thank you, Kitty, baby. I appreciate you. It became clear that he had chosen. They thought they were going to get away with it, y'all. And so it went to trial. And as we know, Akira won $1.75 million. But here's where it gets good. Interest is being accrued on this. Talk about it. And because this interest is being accrued on this, we're talking about thousands of dollars per month. It's just going to the point where 1.75 can now be 2 million. Yep. Now, as we know, what my baby just said, was it Miss Diva? Said that, shopping.
Yeah.
that she is already over 200K more, over 200K more, over. As we know,
My God.
she has been making rounds, shopping and buying stuff for him and showing it. I bought this, I bought that, bought him a new Apple phone. Just doing a lot.
Because you got to pay for him. You have to pay for him. At
You
this
have to
point,
pay for him.
I believe he's going to leave. He ready to go back outside. So you got
I
to
ain't never had no DL wanted to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Every day is collecting interest. So it's racking up. Which I told y'all when we were talking about it when this case first let loose. I said, look, brace yourselves. This is what she's going to be doing. I already knew she was going to be doing all of this. Like, I'm not even surprised.
You gave us a disclaimer on was it Monday or Tuesday, the day we got the judgment. You straight up gave us the disclaimer. He said, prepare yourselves. She getting ready to do the most. She has to. She's going to be out and about and wheeling him in front of the camera. And she has to. And
I said that for two reasons. Number one, for rage bait. That's what she likes, to rage people, make people mad. Two, she has no job. Nobody's hiring Brene.
No.
Nobody's going to hire Brene.
No.
Nobody is going to hire her. For what job? There are people that are taking pictures of them as they go about their regular life right now. Y'all see that?
The store, the DMV, they are catching them. And to the point where when you showed me that picture, I think he was in the grocery store, Tim.
Yes.
And he was like a hoodie over his head. He was trying not to be seen.
Before, in the past, and people saw it would be whatever, but the pictures very rarely made their rounds. But now that people are snapping pictures of them while they're in their habitat, like they wild beasts, just roaming around.
What?
Kind of like you in the. There's Tim.
There's Timmy.
Spotting him. I'm waiting for him to turn around. I'm taking a picture. That's exactly how they're doing it now.
The first kind of species we've seen like this in their natural habitat.
Oh, look, he's turning around. Let me grab it real quick. Like, it's insane.
All right.
So this is what we know now. We have some dates that are coming up. That's big, that I like. Okay. Yeah. We have a dates coming up. 11/25, Tim has his hearing at 8:45 a.m.
next week.
Now this is for
Thanksgiving.
Pew that he brought.
About to be in for Thanksgiving.
If they let him out, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I'm asking y'all, what are we doing?
I don't know. I have no idea. It would be the dumbest thing ever. He already was on probation or whatever it was. He wasn't supposed to have it. Then you bring it to the courthouse? Oh, nah, my guy, you got to do some time behind that. You have to.
He's going to have to do some time. I don't care if it's 30 days, 60 days. He has to do some time. He was on.
You're going to have to do time.
Probation.
Thank you, Chanel. I appreciate you. Yeah, Kimberly said it's crazy that he even did that. Absolutely. Like, what? Now, we had theories on that. We had theories on that it was going bad in that courtroom.
Yes.
He wanted to be he wanted to take himself out so he don't have to go in and hear no more or get on that stand, which to me was stupid because even if you downstairs in lockup, they will wheel you upstairs, handcuffs and all, and sit on the stand for your testimony. You wasn't getting out of it, no way.
It was illegal unaliving. He was trying to, or illegal unaliving, because he tried to use the courts and the police system to unalive himself so he wouldn't be able to go to the court. So he didn't want
to. The Brene bonded him straight out because, again, we also said she don't care about none of what's going on in court. As long as she get to go home with that man every night, that's her prize. So she had to bond him out the moment she could.
They just say they don't think long term. They think in the moment, Deja. Yes, yes. So that's what I'm talking about. If people understand that, they won't be even. They're like, I can't believe she spent all the money. Let her, because just like everything that she did before assisted in the case, so does this. She did two things already to help Robin. The first thing she did is when she got on and said, I don't think she's going to see it. When they asked her about the money.
You said, and how are you going to pay her? I don't know. But she will probably never see it.
I don't know, but she'll probably never see it. That was the first thing she did. Now
on the news, though, are you cool? Like, why would you say that? Admit that on the news?
Because like they just said, they think in the moment. And that's not how life works, baby.
No, man.
That's not how life works. So he has to now deal with that. And I think he's going to get some time for that. I don't know how much time.
He's going to have to. And she's going to lose it. 2 days before Thanksgiving, he getting ready to be gone. 23/7 lockdown. That's what it's about to be.
On 12/9 is the cyber stalking case. Okay, and this is when we need to really hold Brene in our arms because oh my God!
Oh no, please don't hold her now. I don't have the bandwidth. It's Akira we want to hold.
I'm powering down behind that.
I don't have the bandwidth to hold Brene in anything, honey.
I'm powering down behind that.
We don't reach that.
This is what we need to hold Akira in our arms. You gonna try to do it?
No, I said my wingspan don't reach that far out. I can't. No.
Let me take it back.
Yeah.
This is when we gotta hold Akira in our arms because this is going to be a really emotionally charged case. We're talking about, number one, going through the evidence that we probably have seen, the wig things when she wears a wig, Brene, who like they just said thinks in the moment they gotta wear a wig. This is when we find out all like the little stuff that be happening in the background, the threats and all of that. She had to have enough proof even for this to even go down. So this is when we start seeing a lot of stuff like in the background that we don't know about. I feel like it's going to be, I feel like there was so much stuff going around that we don't even know. My only thing is, I don't know if they're going to be able to let people in.
Yeah, after we saw sensitivity. And this is criminal. This is not even civil.
No, this is criminal.
I'll be very surprised. But I don't know how North Carolina rule. They might be like it's open court. You know what I mean?
I hope so. If nothing else, for her to have the support, and if nothing else, for her to have the support, because I know it's going to be contentious. And on January 22nd is the Devin and Brene case, and in that part,
no,
huh?
I didn't know Devin was suing Brene.
What he's asking for is all the money that was accumulated from when they were together from the videos. So he wants his money
from all of that. He wants his
time frame.
Whoa,
yo, they're gonna be outside. Please.
Now, okay, now I have a little red flag to raise, and I could be wrong. They are divorced, right? Already. So why he ain't put that in the divorce proceedings?
He did put that in there. He did have that case. I don't know why they separated. I guess because
I would think it was
a civil matter. I don't know how North Carolina do.
Yeah.
Maybe because it was a civil, they probably think it's a civil matter. I'm not sure. North Carolina do a lot of things that people don't do. Like not every state has the alienation of affection.
No, they don't.
We don't have it over in Maryland.
Yeah, we don't have it in Maryland.
So I don't know why they broke it up. Maybe they broke it up because they feel like they needed to break it up. But I do know one thing. On January 22nd, it's Devin and Brene's time.
Paul said it's up to Akira. So, Paul, are you referring to the court being open or closed? The courtroom being open or closed?
For the cyber stalking. Let me know. You talking about that, baby.
Right. Let me know. Because that would be good. Because I would think she would want it open.
January 22nd. Okay. And we're going to come back on these dates again. I'm going to repeat them again. I want to talk about these new breed of people that are coming out about this case. Okay. Since this thing started opening and more people were aware of it, I've been seeing a strange thing that I don't really see. And it's almost like people who are Team Brene for no other reason but to be Team Brene. Now listen, if you can genuinely look at Brene and say, hey, I want to be Team Brene because I don't like what's happening to you. That tells me you didn't dive deep enough. Even to the point where people were upset that folks went down to the court to film her. Y'all have to understand this. And I'm talking to the people who are just new in this. Yeah. This is Brene's fault.
Yes.
Akira never wanted this to happen.
Nope.
Ever. She never wanted this to be brought to trial.
Nope.
She never wanted of it.
Nope. She didn't want it to be public out here on. She even asked, can we keep this off the internet?
And you know what she got for that?
Yep.
Brene told her,
no, it's content.
She said, it's content and I'm going to tell it. And as a result of that, we're here. It's very important for people to know that, because what I'm saying is a lot of people that are coming up talking about this case don't know. Sharice, give them a rundown on some of the things she did again.
So Brene?
Yes.
Brene went into, Brene was married to Devin at the time and then decided that she wanted to have Tim. And as Devin and Brene was married, and then Tim and Akira were married, they all became friends as a foursome and would hang out. They would spend all holidays together except for Halloween, which isn't really a holiday, but all holidays were spent together.
One of my favorite times, though.
No. Brene took it upon herself to say, you know what, I want Tim, or I want him back, because it's been said that when they were 14, they were together. in grade school or high school, whatever it was, broke up, and then she wanted him back. So she set out purposely to get him back to the point where they would do mental war games in the home when she would try to sit herself next to Tim, and so Akira couldn't sit next to him.
Yeah, like they would have a little outings at the house, and all four of them hang out, and then they would be ramped up against each other. Yeah. Whereas Akira and Devin look at each other, what the heck is going on?
She would make Tim's plate, don't make her husband's plate.
Yeah,
little stuff like that, and then she would weasel herself, lied and said Devin was DVing her. Yeah, to the point where she wormed her way in to be able to stay with Akira and Tim at the house that the grandmother had in her name, and then slept on the couch, was leaving snack trails all over the place, being slovenly and nasty, was wearing baby shorts when Akira couldn't take it.
The woman said, look, can you wear some, we all hanging out, you're at my house, I have my kids here as well as my husband, can you not wear those little volleyball shorts?
Come on now.
Yes.
You just not wear them anyway. Please, nobody wants to see all that. Messing up couches and stuff, nobody wants to see all that. She wouldn't do it. She wasn't leaving.
Her grandmother told her to come get out the house because the grandmother on the lease was Tim, Akira, and Akira's grandmother. Brene had found a way to move herself in by saying that Devin beat her or DV'd her when that wasn't the case. And they bought that. And then she got in the house, wouldn't leave. Grandmother came and said, you got to go, after seeing how distraught Akira was, to which her grandmother got pushed. Yeah. And then all of that. So what about this make you Team Brene again? We haven't even touched the stuff that was going on offline.
Yeah.
Like the fact that after they separated, move on with your life. Kira gets into an accident. Yeah. Tim and Brene come down there. Already she's still raw and wounded behind the fact that they are even together to get the kids. Brene talking about she gonna pray over her. Picture her praying over anybody for anything. In some kind of way, for whatever reason, Tim's mother manages to put Akira in a headlock.
In the hospital when this woman just got in a car accident. Like, what is going on? These people are not right in their head. What are y'all doing?
So when people are saying they're Team Brene and they understand and they're trying to do this narrative, somebody said earlier today that I feel like they are people who don't know the story, basically were rejected, couldn't get heard. Came in at the last minute. Didn't know folks was going to get a lot of money off of it.
And trying to get in on it now and don't have no history of what happened. Toy, Black Goddess, Barbie, Big Show, all of them have been following this case for over a year since it started, especially BG. And went down there and was there to support Akira at court. And then you got these people coming lately trying to get in on it and have no idea what they're talking about.
And everybody can talk about the story, but what's being weird though is you're taking people's sides and you're trying to make big things out of things that are nothing. At one point I think we talked about it yesterday, the whole Mean Girl thing, where people were saying that it was they felt like one day last week, Corinne, Barbie, Black Goddess, Glow, Caramel, it was a few other people that was on a call, and Deshawn, whose live it was, were hosting a live because they wanted to know if Corinne said that Deshawn was her baby father, then why is he not allowed to see Corinne's kids? This is a big thing because, as we know, it is believed that at least one of the children may be Tim's. And Corinne was just lying, and when she was lying, great. Yeah, she was lying so good that I got tossed up for 1 minute. And was like, dang, it makes sense what she's saying. That's how good she's lying. And because she's so calm under pressure, and Barbie and them are not letting up off her neck, because at this point you have done so much, even in the court after court, went home, got on live, started talking about Akira, adding gas to the fire.
How dumb was that? She goes to court one day and then decides not to show back up. Okay, because you know how ridiculous stuff sounded in court. And then you going to get online and start trying to trash talk Akira and all that. Like, you hide behind the internet. For what? Just go back to court. But couldn't
And so because she's doing all of this and they know all of this, now they're talking to her on a panel and having an opportunity to talk to her. It didn't go as people wanted. And then the Mean Girl thing came. And so then not only did the Mean Girl came, where people are saying they're Mean Girl and holding panels about them being mean girls, they're trying to make that the thing. The thing is not that.
It's not that.
The thing is not the mean girls. The thing is, this thing happened to Akira and her children, and they're not letting it go.
Exactly.
Oh, no, what you say? Baby say it got disrespectful when Corinne started being disrespectful, calling BG by her government. Yeah, like that. Even with that, she said it's black artists. It's black artists. You want to be respected, so you respect other people.
Exactly. Kimberly said, does Devin and Tim have court in January? So Devin and Tim's case right now, I believe, is closed temporarily. So they don't have a date for that yet.
Okay, so his case for the alienation of affection has been temporarily placed on hold. They say temporarily because I guess he tends to do this. They are really getting them from all. It's like the Avengers now. Huh?
Yeah,
it's like y'all want to be together from every angle.
All right.
But he's temporarily placing that one on hold, probably because, again, let's go over the court dates. On November 25th, Tim has a hearing for the pew that he bought into the courthouse.
That's next week. 2 days before Thanksgiving. Yep.
So on 11/25, Tim has the hearing at 8:45 a.m. for that. If you don't know what happened, during the alienation of affection suit, second or third day, literally after somebody called him, tell me with the hips, and I saw the video.
We saw it.
Went out.
And they broke for lunch. And
they broke for lunch. Came back, honey, he had a pew.
Yeah,
after saying, I bet you won it. And she's, oh, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
So that happened. And I believe he thought that was not going to let him get back in. But we know, of course, that
he did it. We think he did it on purpose.
I think he did it on purpose because he wanted to unalive himself in terms of dealing with the legalities of it all. I'm willing to go to jail.
Yeah, I want to. Matter of fact, would you please take me? Would you please
I'm willing
take
to go
me?
to jail.
So I ain't got to go back in that courtroom because it was harsh in there.
It was harsh in there. So he has that on November 25th. And on December 9th is the cyber stalking case.
Right.
Now, this is the case that Akira has against Brene. And of course, this is the state of North Carolina against whatever, because I think when it's criminal, it's different.
Yeah.
But that's going to be on December the 9th. On January 22nd is the Devin and Brene case where he's going at her for money. Basically saying, I was with you this amount of time.
You made that money.
This amount of money.
Were married.
Which is right.
Oh, no. Real rap. He in the videos, they was married. He won his cut.
So between the two of them, I know they like to go and get iPhones and all of that kind of stuff. Between the two of them, no, I don't think that's going to be possible.
You better watch them coins, because, yeah.
What I don't like is these people that came up and trying to make this something terrible. There was something through the darkness, and this was a dark period.
Yeah.
Something beautiful happened. Even on here with you guys, the babies who had been with us when we were covering the case, we was covering the case of the case. We built like a really serious little small group. Yeah. There was groups being built around this.
Yes. Communities
people that forming. It was beautiful. Black women getting together, looking out for each other.
Yep.
And making sure Akira get her justice, and making sure Robin get all the evidence that she needs.
Yeah, man. Sending Robin everything, honey. Yeah.
It's like,
everything.
Y'all, these outsiders are coming just to get the attention because you don't want everybody to be with Akira. But then do you want to put your name with that? Do you want to be the devil advocate so much that you want to represent that? Yeah, sisterhood, Miss Diva.
Yeah.
Do you want to represent that? I think
there's people that do stuff just to be incendiary. So it's a lot of people out here on this internet that do stuff just for that. And then, of course, they don't care about none of the stuff that's being built and done because they didn't do enough research to know this is a good thing.
You know what they do, though? I'm going to tell you what they do. They come up. That's why I said they're trying to make it about the mean girl, but that don't have legs enough to last.
They want to try to break that up.
They could be like, and so why y'all mad again?
Yeah.
They are doing that, but that also means that you're going to have to get the karma that comes with that, too.
There you go.
But what they do is,
I
didn't know it was that bad.
Yeah. Oh,
I didn't know it was that bad. Had I known, I was just, because I didn't like how they did. I didn't know it was, that's what they try to do later.
Yep.
After everybody looking and we heard you do the lives on it and all that, then it becomes, I didn't know.
I would have known it was that bad. Yeah.
A very dark time. People rallied around her. Brene needs to get what she wanted. This is what Brene wanted. Brene put this order in.
Yep.
Nobody else put this order in to have this public.
He did it. Yep.
And so now we're dealing with what we're dealing with. And I'm going to tell you.
And it don't miss.
I do think Tim going to get some time.
I so too.
I really do. I want to see. Let me ask ChatGPT. I know I always go to them. I want to know what if they'll let me know. Let me see. I'm gonna ask Chat, y'all.
Kimberly said,
If someone comes to court with a weapon in North Carolina, in the state of North Carolina, and they were temporarily arrested but then released on bond, what kind of time could they be facing?
That's a good question. I know what they're going to, part of it, what it's going to come back and say is it depends on the record that the person has.
It's going to say they didn't catch that.
Oh, Lord. First offense, all that kind of stuff is going to play out. But I believe it's going to be some time. I'm sorry.
Carolina. And he said it was an accident, but he shouldn't have had it.
He shouldn't have had it.
Carolina.
He definitely shouldn't have been walking around with it.
He on probation.
Thank you, Black Butterfly. I appreciate you so much.
Con of
Black Butterfly said, what is the penalty?
Could he be facing penalty?
Miss Lovely
Let's
on
see.
your chat. Miss Lovely said, especially if he was on probation.
Yeah, I put that in there.
Okay, good, yeah.
I put the probation in there. I added the penalty.
Yep.
And I also added that he was released on bond because sometimes I feel like he shouldn't have been released on bond. The fact that they did that let me know they're a little bit too lenient for me.
It's too lenient.
Like, you should have been
brought it
kept.
up when he was like, in the state, it's okay to walk around with it. So they like, yeah, people do it all the time. They think that's just such happenstance. But
That's why I want to know.
when it happened, that they said the reason that he got taken into custody was because they felt that he was intentionally trying to harm someone.
Okay.
So I could be wrong, but if that's the case, then he shouldn't have been as lenient with that.
I'll say-
They just let him go back to court.
Under North Carolina statute, it says it's unlawful, which we know, for someone with a prior felony. Now, he didn't have a felony.
I don't think he had a felony. Yeah, it's been misdemeanors.
Okay, wait a minute. The probation was not a felony. No, I don't think he had a felony. Let me see. If the person was not on a felony, but on a regular misdemeanor probation, here's what North Carolina law generally says. North Carolina bringing a pew-pew to the house. This is normally a class 1 felony or I felony. You can't really tell which one it is. This, even if the person isn't a felon, even if the pew-pew wasn't fired, even if they say, I forgot, courthouse protected building under courthouse is protected under North Carolina law, which we know. Second, a class 1 felony in North Carolina has a sentencing range of up to 24 months to 2 years.
Ooh, yep, because Kimberly just said, I heard he wasn't supposed to have it. He wasn't, because he was on probation.
No, he definitely wasn't supposed to have it. But you also remember when he was, Miss Eva said exactly, yep. Remember when he was out there doing a pew with at the range? I didn't think he was supposed to be there neither.
I think that's up for negotiation, I guess, because you can go there.
You can get
you can rent them. You don't have to bring your own.
It says, depending on prior history, many first times or low-level offenders, community punishment like classes probation, will get community punishment like class or probation, or intermediate punishment, intensive probation, possible short jail sentence of 1 to 90 days. I'm thinking that's what we facing, y'all.
You don't see that. Yeah, it's going to be some couple months in.
But the judge can order active prison time if the person has prior convictions. There were aggravating factors, which I believe
there were.
Because they were literally going to court for alienation of affection. What are you doing?
And he was being ridiculous in court to several people. To Akira's new man, to Devin. He was in there acting up.
It says, it goes forward, the court views it as a safety threat because of what he did. And it said, third, probation violation. Because he was already on probation, this is what we want, but it was not existing felony, it was probably misdemeanor. Violating misdemeanor probation by possessing a pew-pew can lead to revocation of probation. That means judge can activate his suspended misdemeanor sentence. I don't know what that was because I didn't see that. Or modification, longer probation, more conditions, possible short jail sentence.
Okay.
Fourth, why he was released on bond. This is normal unless he's a felon, he's threatened someone, he tried to use the weapon. So they said that's normal.
Okay. But
so I think he probably 1 to 90 days. He's gonna get something. It ain't gonna just be 2 years. But we don't know what it's gonna be, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's gonna be whatever it is. T-Scout's gonna literally remind me of a glass. It's so smooth. Thank you, baby. I do micro needling. I do what I do.
Everything.
Microcurrent.
Dermablation or something. What is it? I don't know.
That's the
Michael Nina. Okay.
it's like a
I
bunch of
don't know.
little
I know she take care of her
and I
face.
take it up and I go up and down my face.
She take care of her face.
Yeah. I take care of yours too. That's why you ain't got no
mine. Because I don't mean know what to do. I just clean it, but she's like, use this for this, do that for that.
Kenya says the sentence was a suspended 28-day sentence. So we know he's gonna definitely get them 28 days.
Oh yeah, he's gonna get them back. That's light work.
He definitely gonna get that. So if that was what he had, a suspended 28 days, you got to do that minimum of 28 days. He may get 90 days.
You violated, period. So you're gonna have to finish that.
Am I wrong for
that little dog that be on TV?
Am I wrong for being like?
Thank you, Kimberly. Yep. She take care of my skin, honey. I don't know what I would look like. I don't look a mess over here.
You got to take care of your skin, babies. This is why this is 51.
I do use black soap, but you even gave me that about 10, 15 years ago.
And I can't use it. This is 51, and that's about to be 50 in January.
50.
This is what you can achieve when you do your water and you take care of your skin.
I just took my sips.
This is what you can achieve. So I'm excited about this. I like this for them.
Me too.
Because I'm tired of bullies.
It's like court case Brene and court case Timmy. Because they keep a case.
Somebody said to me on one of my boards, they was like, so you don't have a problem with, I can't stand Netta, and you seem to understand Netta. But you really would ever after Brene. And let me tell you why. I told you I don't like bullies. And they were like, Netta is a bully. Netta is the same as to everybody.
Yeah. And unconscionable.
Everybody. It's just bad. I don't take nothing Netta say because I really feel like something is deeper.
Yeah.
I did a book called Black and Ugly.
Yes, one of your best books.
And in that book, I talked about people who are a dark-skinned girl who hated her complexion because she was dark-skinned. She was actually beautiful, and the people around her told her that. Now, I know we ain't talking about Miss Netta, but I'm still.
No.
She was actually beautiful. And I believe this is what's going on with Netta. It's not justifying. But, again, I told y'all what kind of content creator I am. I like to get into what makes a person move this way, what makes a person tick this way. I want to know what it is you do, why you do this. And as a result, I can predict moves, which is how I predicted what would happen with the roster raid thing and all of that kind of stuff and the blow up. With Brene focused on one person. Focus on one person for a long time. Focus on that same person for years to the point where she tried to break her.
Yeah.
Within her home. It's like you took the husband, and I hate saying that. You know how I feel about, I don't feel like you can take anybody.
Don't nobody belong to nobody, so you can't really take something that ain't yours, but.
You took the husband.
Yeah.
You took him. All she asked was to leave it off the internet.
And leave her kids alone.
And you kept back messing with the kids, having the kids call you mom.
Yep. That's mental warfare. That's too much.
You're doing that. You're showing up where you're not supposed to be showing up. You're wearing your hair like hers. You're doing all of these things.
On that thing.
No, I can't be bothered with that. I've been bullied before on that level, and it can do something to you psychologically.
Yes.
And tear you down in ways. There are people who would not no longer be here behind what Akira went through.
Correct.
The public humiliation, the embarrassment, and all that. So when I put this up on my joint, if you want to know the difference, that's the difference.
Yeah, man.
Netta is all over the place for everybody. And I can predict his moves. I know exactly what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
Brene, that one
diabolical
is anything like Corinne and how Corinne was coming on that joint and just lying. Y'all, we don't know what she really went. That's why I want the Devin one to come out.
Yeah. Me too.
We about to kind of get that a little bit though.
I guess we will.
Not
but
really.
I definitely want. I don't know. It depends.
Because it's for the money.
Right.
Like, it would be no reason to bring all that up.
We would only hear that in the alienation of affection case against Tim.
Maybe. No, you have to bring some of it up because you have to explain why you got divorced and why you feel you are old. So I'm with this person for the longest time. That's why I feel for Devin so deeply. Me too, Katie. And I was so glad. Apparently, there are about to be a bunch of men that are going to go there and support him too.
So much.
Because the ones on the side, man, would let somebody, man, I wouldn't let, man, he is simp. Like all that kind of stuff that they are trying to say.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the men are coming because we know it wouldn't be you.
Yeah.
We know you wouldn't have did. You probably ain't got no girlfriend, no how. So those main ones talking, bottom of their socks is dirty. So we know it wouldn't be you. We know, we know it wouldn't be you. But he was young when this happened, and this was his first relationship.
Yeah. He was a V when all this went down.
That's why I want this. I want to hear it. I want to hear what he had to say. Hey, Aura, alchemy, baby. Corinne and Brene are just literally, they are like DNA.
They are twins, yeah.
And
Chanel said, I love that book, Black and Ugly. She said she loved that book.
Oh, you read Black and Ugly?
Yep. She said, I love that book.
You.
Me too.
Yeah, and that's why I say with Netta.
Yeah.
Netta cannot stand his complexion.
Yeah.
That's why I say, I don't want to be no black ass woman. That wasn't that. He wasn't talking to, he was saying that, but he was talking about himself.
Black women. He was talking about complexion wise, not African American.
And I can always tell too when a person have, especially them old. Now Netta says that Netta is supposed to be younger than me.
Yeah,
Netta supposed to be younger than the Sharice. Sharice had got a baby face.
Yeah, picture that.
Netta said 48.
Get out of here.
But another way I know that he doesn't like how he looks is whenever people don't like how they looks, they glamorize white people. You know what I mean? He had a live, I want to say a couple months back. And he let the white lady come and said, hi, how are you? And the woman came in and she said, first thing she yelled out is, and she gonna say, ooh, you're not supposed to do that. Like this one, that you're not supposed to do that. He just called you
what you expect? You supposed to go in.
You
give in for less.
You've given everybody else much for less. They flat out called you
on your chat, and you don't let them have it before you get them up out of there.
Voice. She let the person come up to speak.
Oh no!
Or he let him come up to speak.
No. And
to which they kindly let him know. It was hilarious. God. I was like, it was hilarious because he was just so shocked. He keeps saying that black women are only ones that target him. Joe does not understand that that's because your major base is women.
Yes. Ain't no guys following you. Yep.
So
ain't no guys going on that joint.
Ain't no men checking for you.
No.
So of that percentage, of course you're gonna have a higher percentage of them that don't like you because you don't know what to say out your mouth.
Anyway, yep.
But it don't mean that it's all us. But honey, the blues gave him the blues shot. I laughed my ass off. He gonna holler, ooh, you gonna get in trouble. You're not supposed to say that. To which his live got banned right after that.
You see what I'm saying?
I don't know why. Then that was just me. I don't know why they did that.
Yeah, that's just wrong. You can't control and then get him up out of there. Get her or whoever it was, get him up out of there.
I don't know
you
why
don't get your joint banned, and that person need to get their joint banned. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy.
I was tickled, honey. I was a little bit too tickled. Okay, real quick, the dates again. 11:25, Tim has his hearing at 8:45 a.m. So the internet's going to be popping that day. And I know he's going to tell us. Tim not going to tell us. They're going to be there. Somebody going to be there. I know they're going to be there.
Of course. No, I know everybody. I think all of them going to be there.
I know they're going to be there for the January 22nd. That's what the one that they really planning the event for. They're really planning to be there for that.
I feel like Big Show is like there because Big Show was going to the court hearings before the trial started.
She may come, but for everybody's planning to be there. That's what I heard today when I was listening to their thing. Yeah. January is the one that they really looking to be at. But again, 11:25, he has that case for his pew. December 9th, some going for December 9th. I hope that they let him in. I don't see why they wouldn't, but that would be great if we can get there. Miss Lovely, you going? You say there. Make sure I miss it. She from there. She's answering your question. She from there.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
November 25th, the Tim has a hearing at 8:45 for bringing that pew into the courthouse. December 9th, we know we had the cyber stalking case. And on January 22nd is for Devin and Brene. He won his money, his munyon.
His munyon. Give me my munyon.
How does that work? I think her case will take precedent. Akira's. You know how when creditors come for you? Whoever got that judgment first.
Yeah, that judgment has already been given.
So whatever's left, honey.
Yeah.
Whatever's left. And somebody was saying that it came out that she earns $11,000 a month from Snap and all that.
I think that's just TikTok alone. That 11,000. That's what they were saying.
It definitely can't be TikTok alone. You know why? She's not that
Why?
active over there.
Oh, okay.
You get money.
What about
you get money,
before?
yeah, you have to be.
Maybe it was Snap.
Snap is her money.
Maybe it was Snap. Okay.
Snap,
Alone.
it definitely ain't TikTok. Like she just started posting them back over there. It's definitely not. It's Snap. But usually though, when they do that, they don't take all your money. I know people think they're gonna take the full 11.
It's like 20%.
Yeah, they'll leave you destitute. I think it's 20% or something like that. It's not all the money.
The whole,
People like they're gonna take the whole thing. No, because they know you gotta. You won't be on the system then if we take all your money.
Yeah.
Big Show and the lady Tatted from North Carolina, both of them. Okay.
So
between the two of them, hopefully they can find time to tell us what's going on at 11:25. I think that's gonna come back quick though.
Oh yeah.
It ain't a whole lot to say. You did this. You was on probation.
Minimum 28 days to your point for the violation of probation.
Minimum. We gonna be back tomorrow at 7:00 p.m. babies. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't followed us already, please follow us.
Please
like us on the way out the door. We'll be back tomorrow at 7:00 p.m.
Yeah.
Talking about probably the same thing, honey, because this is what we talk about, child.
Yeah, this is our one.
And I will see y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Enjoy y'all Sunday night.
Good night.